space for people. Just gotta let the people know that I'm live. Been a little while because I was on vacation, and now I am back, so it's stream time. I got a frog hat. Do we like the frog hat? I want some opinions on the frog hat when people are here. Ah, Bia, my beloved. Oof. Gotta wait for the people. We are waiting. It's been a little while since I played Animal Crossing. I didn't really get around to it a lot recently, so... Let's see, let's see, let's see. We're gonna do some work on the island. Oh. What's going on? Is it just loading automatically? What's the plan here? Hello? Probably took too long. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think I have to. Oh, Dom, my beloved, it just restarts the thing. Okay, cool. No one's here yet, I don't think. That's okay. Let's see. Just gotta share it on both of my accounts. Let's get into it, shall we? It's been a long time since I logged in. Oh boy. Alrighty. I'm ready to get into it. I hope you guys are as well, although I don't think anyone's here yet. That's okay. Hi, Eloia! Welcome to the stream. Somebody is here. What do you think of my frog hat? What are the feelings about the frog hat? I personally am very happy with it. It's been so long since I played this dude. Isabel's gonna be mad at me. Hi, Isabel. Oh yeah, I named the island Malati, by the way. Because that was part of the name of a place where I used to work. I don't work there anymore, and I also really absolutely never want to go back there. But I still like the name, so we're sticking with it. Seasonal topic. Colored shells? No way. Sounds good. Will do. Nice and pretty, thank you. I'm very happy with it. I bought it ages ago, and I never actually wore it, and I thought, you know what? We're playing Animal Crossing, let's wear a frog hat. You know? I feel like that's logical reasoning. But yeah, I have not played Animal Crossing in a long time. The last time- oh yeah, I have a witch outfit, by the way. But the last time I played was, this is my character. I made her before I even had bangs, so... What's up, Harvey? Besides, ask for help with some more wedding photos. No! Hostile later. Sounds good, man. Yeah, the last time I played, I was in the middle of an island redesign. Oh my god, I have so many letters that I've not read. Just at all. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that later. Now is not the time. But yeah, I was in the middle of an island redesign, so it's all a lot of bland land right now. I promise I'll get to work on that again. I first want to say hi to my villagers. Oh dear. Hang on, I gotta make sure that thing doesn't see me. Wait, have I ever caught? Oh no, I don't have my net with me. Shit. Okay, well. I know, right? It's a witch's hat. I love it. Let's say hi to my boy Elmer. He's my best buddy. I remember we had him on our island when we had city folk. And he was my favorite villager. So I had to have him on this island as well, so I bought an amiibo cart. Not an official one, like... Hi! I'm sorry! Oh no! I'm sorry, Elmer! I was gone for a long time, dude. I'm sorry, my boy! What's good, Elmer? Oh yeah, his nickname for me is Tenderfoot. I wanna chat. You are so right. You are so right, King. What's the funnest thing to... I don't want to answer that question. I'm not gonna answer that question. Not that I know. But, like... Why would you ask me that, Elmer? Oh, right, cars. International combobulation engines. Alright. Wild. Neither am I, dude. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have a license. For good reason. The reason being I'm too scared to take driving lessons, but you know. Oh, my headphones are falling out of my ears. It's fine. I just want to say hi to my villagers first, and then we're gonna get into the grind. That is, giving my entire island a, redesign. Let me check the map. I don't think... Oh yeah, I moved one of the houses onto the beach. Let me say hi to Dom. I don't know if he's indoors right now. He clearly is not. Basically, the goal is we're gonna put all the flowers and stuff and the trees on the side. The flowers on the beach for as far as that's possible. Or at least close to it. Hello, mosquito. The goal is to flatten the island entirely and then just bring it back up, you know? Oh man, I have not played in so long. Oh, Julian's home! Julian is the unicorn. He's also my buddy. Elmer was crying, dude. I feel so bad. I know they're, like, computer dudes, but... Hello, my guy. What's up, Julian? Hi! Today. It's been 8 months. I have not played this game in 8 months. I'm a terrible friend to my villagers. Talk to me, my friend. What's the latest, Betty? You are so right, but then, like, why are you indoors? Fair enough. I love his house, dude. I have, like, oh, I could show you guys my, I could show you guys my little house, my humble abode. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, like I was saying, the goal is basically just to flatten the entire island. And then bring it back up from the ground. And we'll see how that goes. It's gonna take a long time, but like, if I can do it on stream, I can be somewhat productive while doing it. So I feel like it's not as bad. You know? I don't mind spending a long time playing this game. I do very much enjoy it. Hi! Flurry is not home. Is Apple home? Ooh, I forget where I put all their houses. There. Dom! There you are, my friend! Yeah, he names me Vitamin E. Well... I'm gonna be real with you. He's like the least buff-looking character, but like... You know, stat... Okay, buddy. He's my pal. Dom is my pal. He was one of the first 2 villagers we had, actually. When I first started this island, we had Dom and Pashmina? I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Hi, Cap'n. Let's not do that. But yeah, oh, right. I forgot all the controls to this game. I have not played in so long. Yeah, Pashmina and Dom were my starter villagers, and then I didn't want Pashmina to go away, but my sister sent her away. And I was so mad about that. Well, I wasn't super mad, but I was like, man, why'd you do that? Flurry! Flurry is the cutest thing on this entire planet. Oh. It's alright, buddy. I would have been- I would have loved to be there. Oh. Oh, the buck-off was today? Whoops. Oh, there's one of these giant moths. Cool. I think I've got one of those at some point, probably. Hi, Renee. Sorry. Oh, I love you too. This is my sister's house, by the way. I share an island with my sister and my mom. Mia! Oh. I feel so guilty. Yes. Yes. As you should, bestie. I love you. Man, I've missed my villagers. Like, the right side of the island still looks decent. Like, there's still some decor there and such. The left side of the island has already been entirely flattened. How do I run again? I forgot. B, okay. I got it. I got it. I remember the controls. Let's see. Who else have I not talked to yet? Let me see. Where's my map? There it is. I've spoken. I've not seen Apple yet. I have not seen Molly yet. Oh god, I forgot this ugly fucker was on my island. He came onto the island by accident. Like, he wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't in time with finding a new villager, and then we ended up with this guy. Regret that. I've regretted that every single day, and I will take any opportunity I can to get him out of here. Alas, the opportunity has not yet arisen. So we're stuck with Curly, of all things. Oh, Firefly. I wonder if I've got one of those already. I have no idea. I've not played this game in so long. Molly's home. Okay. So I'm just gonna check in on everybody. Oh, second viewer. Hi! Hope you're doing well. What are your thoughts on my frog hat? And Apple's here too. Hi! Hi, bestie! Sorry. Absolutely. Yes. Hi, Molly. Really? It doesn't matter, Molly. I don't want you to change at all. You're wonderful the way you are. Molly is the best thing. I know I said Flurry is the cutest thing on planet Earth, but Molly is also a great contender. Who's over there? Oh, that's Curly. I don't need to talk to him. I don't know him well enough for that kind of nonsense. Oh yeah, this was like the little music corner thing. I had an entirely decorated island. I've just not played it. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was my little outdoor cafe thing. I'd say this is also pretty wonderful. I definitely want to keep these decorations. I'm just gonna place them somewhere else. Who have I still not talked to? Savannah. I've not talked to Savannah yet. Where did I put her island again? Or her house, I mean. Island. This is VS Place. Where is it then? Because that's Renee. Wait, no, the house at the front here is Savannah's, isn't it? Oh, Savannah's home, okay. Get out of my way. They have lava lamps, yes! I know! Aren't they cool? They are so cool. I definitely want to keep, like, a bit of a rustic vibe to it, a bit more rural. What is it? Urban? No. One of the two. Hi! Aw. I love you. As you can see, I've got a lot of horse villagers. They're my favorites. And I actually don't know why I don't have a wolf villager yet. Like, I easily could have gotten one already. I just don't... I don't know. I'll show you guys my house. My house looks tidy, I think. Let's take a look, shall we? Yeah, I have a lot of demolishing still to do and a lot of replacing things. Basically, the main living room of my house is a diner. Because of course it is. Oh no, I forgot about the cockroaches. Okay, that's one at least. But yeah, this is my, diner living room. Love it here. It's funky. Then back here is my little work room. This is my arts and crafts place. It's big for film, the outside is small. Yeah. Some Doctor Who type of physics, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I'll do a little... Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it stunning? Hi, Tara! Welcome to the stream. And thank you, Olivia. Sorry, my bad. Come here. Yeah, I have a lot of these. I did not get them authentically. I may or may not have bought them online. Yeah. Listen, I found this one website a long time ago that, like, sells Animal Crossing stuff really cheaply. And I wanted the Zodiac set without putting in any of the work, so... That was the obvious thing to do, you know? I've also bought a lot of bells and stuff. This entire set was also, like, not my design. Well, partially. Some of it was my design. My layout stuff, and some of it was definitely not. But I really like it, so I was like, you know what? Let's stick with that. I love my kitchen, dude. Nice. I love my house. I wish my real house looked like this. Except I don't have a house, because I am poor and live with my mother. Maybe someday, but housing in the Netherlands is so gosh darn expensive, I am not, expecting to be able to live on my own anytime soon, so. Yeah, this is my bathroom. I wish my actual bathroom was this huge, dude. Including the moving wallpaper. That'd be wild. Boom. 10 out of 10. Interior design skills here. Ignore the recipes on the floor, by the way. Literally so beautiful, but nothing beats the kitchen. I know, right? And that one was- This room is a work in progress. I have not done anything in this room in a while. There was a purpose in the past. I have not done anything with it in a while. Maybe at some point. Oh wait, I gotta put my weed away. Hang on. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, this is just gonna be a chill stream. I want to do more What the hell is that? I forgot I got that. I also have money. That can go in my storage. What do I have here? I have no idea. Spooky Scarecrow. I have not learned that yet. Okay. Cool. Awesome. I'm just gonna put that away. I don't know why I have that in my... Okay. Let's just drop that for now. I'll come back for it later. I don't need money right now. But yeah. It's gonna be a relaxing stream. Just gonna look around. Just gonna think about what I'm gonna do with my island. I have so much to do still. It's fine. I have talked to all of my villagers now, so the next thing on my list is to tear down some trees. I also have... let's start with putting away some furniture first. I have a lot to... What? No. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the patterns eventually as well, but... I still want to have, like, a little party area, but not here. Alright, let's get all of the musical instruments. I kind of miss my original island layout from, like, when I very first got the game. Which was very fun. It doesn't look like that at all anymore. I would consider, like, restarting the whole game, but, like, I don't want to lose my villagers. I care about them too much, you know? So I would never really do that, probably. Unless I had, like, amiibo cards of all of them, but I feel like that would also be too much work. But yeah, how's you guys' day? How's your day going? How much space do I have left? Enough. Yeah, I have enough space in my pocket, man. It's fine. I'm gonna get rid of all the outdoor furniture. I'm gonna put it in my home storage. I am going to get rid of the rivers, of all the mountains. I don't know how much I can get done today. Should be able to get a decent amount done. We're gonna do some terraforming. Is going well? Good. Glad to hear. I am glad to hear. Did I not get rid of all the cockroaches? I feel like my character should be happy. It's gonna be so much work to redecorate everything again. But I wasn't happy with the previous layout. And I never actually got to finishing it, so I think I'm gonna do something with less mountain. Like, I still want to do some, like, raised land, but, like, not more than, like, one level. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of so many layers of land. I think one layer with, like, one... I think that the bottom layer with, like, one layer on top of it, I feel like that's enough, right? Put some funky rivers. I want to do more water. More watery stuff. I have, like, whole-ass islands within my island, you know what I mean? Trees, lots of them. I think that's a good idea. Okay. What was that? Hi, buddy. Dom, now's not a good time. Sure then. Hi, I was actually just, like, on my way out. Could you, like, turn around and leave? Sure, but I'm gonna leave, so... Why? Go down! Oh, man. It is hot up here. Yes. I love you, Dom. Please don't be mad at me. It's nothing personal. It's been so long since I played, dude. I haven't even... I have the new update, or like the DLC, the Island DLC thing, the Happy Home thing. I have that. I could play that as well. Okay, let's... I think it's best to first do some landscaping here. We'll have to get rid of some plants and stuff first, though. Let's start with the top level. I think that's probably a smart idea. Where's my ladder? Gotta first get rid of all the plants and herbs and stuff, and then we can flatten everything. Very important. It's just gonna be a chill stream. I'm just gonna do my thing. You guys can hang out with me. Relaxing Animal Crossing sounds. You know how it is. Just nice. And I know I said I was gonna do the FNAF 1 and 2 Night 5 stream. That's gonna be delayed a little bit. Which is completely and entirely my fault. And, that's all I have to say about that. No, it's mostly just because I wasn't feeling up for it, which is, I think, is a valid enough reason to not do something. But, like... I definitely will do it later on. Just not right now. And also the Cuphead DLC is coming out in 5 days, so that's definitely coming first. First I'm gonna play this, and then on Tuesday, I believe it is, yes, on Tuesday, I'm gonna be playing Cuphead Part 3. It's gonna be the 3rd Cuphead stream. I believe it's the 3rd one at least. What was that? Oh, that's probably one of the gyroids? That's the one, yeah. What was I saying? Once again forgot where I was going entirely. Okay, there's a bush there. Alright, let's... No. Keep playing. Sorry. What was I gonna... This is what I was going for. Yes. Oh, hang on. I need a different one. I forgot what I was going to say. Hi, aren't you just the cutest little things? Oh yeah, I was talking about Cuphead. I'm doing the 3rd Cuphead stream on Tuesday, then the 4th Cuphead stream on Saturday next week, because then I am gonna try to finish the game entirely. And... what else? I'm gonna finish the game in its entirety. And then when the DLC is out, which is in 5 days, I can play that. Which I think is a great idea. And that would be the 5th Cuphead stream, and that's all I'm gonna do for that, I think. As long as I can get it done in those streams. I don't know how far I'm gonna get with any of it, but we'll see. I don't think I'm as fun to watch when I do these more relaxing games. When I'm just grinding, as the kids call it. You know. It's relaxing. calming. Relaxing the mind. Can't remember if there's any more water over here. I don't think so. Lots of patterns on the floor, though. That was not what I intended to do, but okay. If I dig out the flowers here, I can flatten this entire piece. Let's do that. Basically, with the flowers, I'm gonna put them all on the beach. Let's see if there's anything I can talk about that will be interesting to listen to. I was at work on Thursday, and it was hot as balls. Yesterday I got called off at least. Like, I'm a waitress, right? I'm a waitress, and I started doing that recently. Before that I was a kitchen assistant in another restaurant. Right now, I'm a waitress. And at this last Thursday, it was 32 degrees Celsius out here, which was, I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit, but, you know, for all the normal countries in the world, Celsius. So, that's hot as balls. 32 degrees is really, really hot. Let me tell you, working as a waitress when it's really fucking hot outside, not a fun experience. The sweat was dripping down my ass crack. It was not fun. It was incredibly not fun. I was, in fact, not having a good time. Oh, man. There was a bunch of really sweet dogs, though, which always makes it a lot better. I can't remember if I can tear down a piece of land if there's a pattern on it. I don't remember. Or will the pattern automatically get taken down if I tear down the land? I would have to try that. Hang on. How much... oh, I can fit a lot more flowers in this. Hang on. Let's do that. But yeah, if it's hot as balls outside, don't work as a waitress. I don't recommend it. I was glad I brought sunscreen with me. Otherwise, I would have been red like a lobster right now. Not a good experience. In fact, awful, kinda. Was not having a good time. I mean, it's a fun job and all, but, like, and honestly, it was not that busy. Because, like, I've learned this in my time working in, like, restaurants. There's definitely, like, a line for when people will or will not want to come to the restaurant. Like, there's temperature-wise, you know? There's too hot and there's too cold. Too cold is the one you would most of the time think of, right? Like, during the winter, restaurants usually, like, at least the ones that have, like, an outdoor seating thing, those usually are not gonna be that busy. Oh, man, I gotta walk around for that one. Dang it. Like, usually during wintertime, restaurants that have more, like, outdoor seating are not gonna be that busy. So, because people aren't gonna sit outside if it's, like, freezing. But there's also that when it's really, really hot. People do not want to sit outside in the boiling sun. And, like, we have parasols up and everything, like, to give some shade. But, like, if it's really, really hot outside, people are not gonna want to sit in there. Just because it's too hot. But we did have a barbecue at the end of the day. Of 25 people. So it ended up being... what was it, 9:30 when I was done? PM? Also was not too happy about that. Like, I can work an 8.5 hour shift, right? I started at 1, I got done at 9:30. It's doable. But when it's hot as balls, that makes everything a lot more difficult, let me tell you that. That was not fun. That was terrible. Like, also because your body is, like, trying to preserve, or like trying to keep your body heat at a normal level, right? Because your body's like not wanting you to overheat. Oh yeah, I was gonna check if I can tear the ground with patterns down. I have so many work stories already. I've only worked there for about a month and a half at that restaurant. That specific restaurant. I already have so many things that I could talk about. People are wild sometimes. There was this one kid a little while ago. This kid was absolutely fucking whack. I don't know how parents can raise their children like that. Basically, we had like one of those fire hydrants, right? Like one of those red things. This kid, the first thing that happened, I was like walking in. Okay, so I can tear the floors down with a pattern on it. But basically, I was going indoors. I had like a tray of empty plates or something, empty glasses, I don't know. Something like that. I was walking indoors and the first thing I see was this, like, the fire hydrant that was standing next to the door going off. I saw like the white foam was like everywhere throughout the entire entrance hallway. And I see this little kid that's just walking out, like, looking all innocently, and I was like, are you fucking serious? And... but, like, I was like, it was probably just an accident, it's probably fine. Like, it's probably just some kid who made a mistake, it's fine, I'm not gonna scold him. It was probably just an accident. So I'm not gonna, like, yell at him or something. I'll just let it go if that's all there is. I did have to clean it up. Or, well, I volunteered to clean it up because I'm like... well, somebody's gotta do it, you know? Later on, it gets worse. It gets worse. So this little kid first activated the fire hydrant thing. Then, next thing that happens... my boss comes in. Lovely woman. She comes in and she says, I cannot believe this. There was this little boy in a gray t-shirt. What's going on there? Anyway, there was like my boss tells me there's this little kid. He my boss, this is also important to know, my boss's house, like where she lives with her entire family, pretty much all of them work at the restaurant. No, that's not what I intended to do. Okay. Pretty much all of them work at the restaurant, right? And she walks in and she tells me, and the other people who were there at the time, like, there was this little kid, like a little boy. Elmer, oh my god, you're ruining everything for me right now. Buddy, why would you do that? I don't care about that. So this little boy in a gray t-shirt who walked up to our yard and he let loose the dogs. This little kid, the same kid who also activated the fire hydrant thing, had let loose the owner's dogs on purpose. He did that on purpose. Is that not wild? How is that and even worse, when my boss went to confront the kid and his parents, or his mom, I think, was the only one there. All that woman had to say was, that's not, my kid didn't do that. It wasn't my kid. He didn't do that. And, like, my boss was like, I saw it happen. I literally saw him do it. And she's like, no, it wasn't my kid. Obviously, my boss was very pissed about that, and, like, just in disbelief, because how do you even raise your child like that? That's messed up. It gets worse. Like, even later, like, she had left in the meantime, I think, for a little while, and she comes back into the restaurant. What's wrong with them? I know, right? She comes back into the restaurant, and she says, I cannot believe this. Somebody needs to help. I cannot do this by myself. The kid let loose the ponies. They have ponies there as well, and this kid had let them loose as well. And when my boss went to confront them again, they had already walked out. They had left. Like, that is so not okay in any way. That is so not okay. So my colleagues had to, like, I was like, oh, I can help with the ponies, but they were like, no, you can stay here, that's fine. We'll get the ponies back. And, like, how even, oh man, I just cannot believe that some people will raise their children like that. How does that just happen? Unbelievable. I cannot believe that, like, and my boss, she was just, Like, not to mention, my boss had a broken foot at the time. She still does. She had a broken foot, and this kid was out there letting her ponies run free. Like, how? Why? Why would you do that? And why, as a parent, are you allowing that? I felt so bad for my boss. Like, she was just in complete shock about it. Which I don't blame her for. I probably would have been in shock too in that situation. Some random-ass child was like, setting my freaking ponies loose. Why would you do that? And why, as a mother, do you allow your kid to do shit like that without any consequences? Unbelievable. The kind of stuff I see at work, dude. That was definitely the wildest case of something like that happening, though. I also one time had this lady, a bit of an older lady, I would say. It's definitely a lot of the time older people that, like, behave rudely at restaurants, I've noticed. Because, like, this is the second restaurant I've worked at, right? And previously I was, like, part of the kitchen staff, but now, I'm the waitress. I've had this one lady one time on a, you know, not that busy day. There was this lady, and she, came onto the, like, land. And she walked up to me, and she was like, hey, can I get a, what was it, a decaf cappuccino, I think it was? Decaf cappuccino. I think that was what it was. That's what she asked for, and I was like, oh, and she just kind of approached me out of nowhere, so I was like, whoa, wait, I needed like a second to get my mind, like, into my work brain. And this lady has the audacity to go, what? Am I asking something weird? And I'm like, oh, no, sorry, ma'am, I'm, did you have, like, a place to sit already? And she goes, no, I just got here, I just gonna drink it real quick and I'm gonna leave again. And I was like, okay, I'll tell my colleagues that you want a decaf cappuccino, right? I did. I immediately went inside, immediately told them, and they were like, oh yeah, we know who that is. Let's just get her the cappuccino and let her leave again. We definitely have, like, a bunch of those customers that are like... But yeah, a couple of minutes later, this lady walks in. And she goes, so did you not forget to tell them? She, like, directly walks up to me like, you told them, right? You didn't forget about me, right? And I'm like, no, ma'am, I told them. It should be with... it should be ready in a second. She goes, you didn't forget about me, right? I'm like, oh my god, ma'am, calm down. It's a cappuccino. It's not that big of a deal. Just wait a few minutes, it'll be done in a second, right? As I've noticed, some people just have no chill. Clearly. It's just, some people... It's just, oh man. Some people are impossible to talk to, dude. Like I'm saying, like, this woman was... for absolutely no reason. Like, almost, like, yelling at me. She was, like... touching my arm and stuff, like... My friend messaged me. Some people don't know that other people are people. I know, right? Like, some people, like I was saying, like, especially older people I've noticed, will generally treat, like, wait staff and stuff, and people like that, like, less than human, or, like, less than just an average person, just because, for no reason, is wild. Just make, like, why? You don't need to yell at me. Your coffee will be ready in a second. It's not... It should not be that big of a deal that your coffee is taking a couple of minutes, you know? If that mosquito comes up here, I'm running. I don't think it can, but... Oh, it can. Okay, it clearly can. I'll whack my thing at it if it tries to get close to me. Yeah, just like, why? You can just calmly... If you calmly ask me, like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you again. Did you ask them... Did you tell them about my decaf cappuccino? I'll be like, oh yeah, I did ask. Don't worry, it'll be with you in a second, right? Like, you don't need to be like that, you know? It's so unnecessary. I don't know why they do it. It makes me very unhappy when people do that. And I had another woman a few days ago, I think it was on Wednesday this week? Again, another, like, elderly lady. And she was like... She went up to me and she just, like, grabbed my arm and she was like, hey, so is anybody coming over to, like, take our order? Because, as you can see, our table is still empty. And I'm like, yes, ma'am, I can see that. My colleague is walking outside taking orders right now. He should be with you in a second. Right? Like, calm down. It'll be your turn when we get to you. You know? Like, oh man. I just don't understand why people do that. I don't. I know, right? Like, some people just they literally just got there, too. Like, ma'am, calm down. At least one of the other women that was also sitting at that table was like, hey, could you just calm down for a second to that woman as well? Like, I appreciated that very much. I was like, yes, thank you. Thank you. You understand me. Some people, man. But I also did meet this other lady that was on Thursday. It was this, like a regular of ours that I hadn't really, like, met a lot of times before. She learned my name, which is cool. Like, she knows all the names from, like, the people that work there. She's very, very sweet. And she has a really, really nice dog. I think a Stafford. A super sweet dog. It's like, when I first met this dog, this was also on Thursday, one of my colleagues came up to me, and she was like, hey, this woman needs to go to the toilet, can you hold her dog for real quick? And I'm like, sure, I don't mind. I love dogs. I don't mind. I'll hold the dog for you, sure. So I sit down with the dog, I let the woman go pee for a second. And I keep cuddling with this dog, having a good old time. And this woman comes back out and she's like, oh yeah, I'm one of the regulars, so like, what's your name and stuff? And let me tell you something about myself. This is my dog. She's very sweet, isn't she? And I was like, yeah, she is very sweet. Oh my god. She was an absolute sweetheart. And I got some kisses from her as well. Was it the dog, I mean, not the lady. And she told me, the lady, she told me that she had snails. Really cool, big, tropical snails. Now, I am not a snail person. I definitely am not, but she was talking about them so enthusiastically, saying how they were her babies, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. It's sweet that some people will care about those animals, you know? Personally, I don't like snails very much. But she was very excitedly telling me about how she has a snail that is the same size as her forearm, and I was like, you know what? Good for you. Good for you, lady. Yeah. I was like, wow, that's wild. I didn't know snails that big existed, but clearly they do, and they were pretty cool. She showed me some pictures, and it wasn't that busy anyway, so it was fine. It wasn't like a big deal that I took some time to talk to her. And there was another lady sitting next to her, who was also very sweet. We had a lot of really nice people. I've also, like, seen some people that I, like, actually know in person, like, outside of my work there. Like, a mom from a friend of mine showed up randomly one day, and I was like, oh, hello, I know you. And also, there was my old teacher from, like, my 8th year of, what is it, primary school? I'm not sure what it's called in Dutch. Like, the Dutch school system works slightly differently. It doesn't work the same way, but, like, basically what you'd consider Dutch primary school, my group 8 teacher is what we'd say. She was suddenly there. I haven't seen her in years, and she suddenly was there, and she like, she ordered a drink, and I was about to walk away, and then I turned around and was like, I know you. And she was like, yeah, I know you too. And she was like, but what was it? And I was like, primary school, year 8. I remember. And she remembered too, and she was like, oh, it's so good to see you here, and like, how long have you been working here? It's really fun to see you, and like, we should catch up in a second if you're not that busy. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then she ended up having to leave before we got the chance to catch up, which was sad. But it was really, really nice to see her again. She was a pretty impactful teacher. I would say probably my most impactful teacher when I was like, in my younger years. And I remember she had like this... she had cancer. She's a cancer survivor. Which is why I also thought it was really cool to see her. Like, oh, thank God she's still, like, up... She's still going at it. She's still taking life to the fullest. She's an incredible woman. I was very happy to see her. Like, you know, it's just nice to see her still going at it. Still living life to the fullest and, you know, going out to eat at a nice restaurant where I happen to work. It was really nice to see her. It makes me happy. And she was always really nice. She always was, like, definitely, like, the teacher that believed the most in me. I was always, like, when I was younger, definitely always, like, a teacher's favorite. And this woman in particular really, really liked me. I was, like, top of her class. Not to brag. I was top of her class. And she always was definitely the one that believed in me. She was always like, you can do anything you want. And I was like, hell yeah, I can. And at that time, I still wanted to be a veterinarian. And then I ended up completely giving up on that when I figured out I was shit in high school. Like, in primary school, I was fantastic. And then I got to high school, and it turned out I was just painfully average. Nah. I ended up, like, I'm definitely not the type of person that should, like, I could be a vet if I wanted to be. But, like, you know, minds change, and now I want to be, well, I mean, I guess technically I'm still gonna be in a similar line of work if I keep up what I'm doing now. Which is I want to, like, right now I'm obviously doing the, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oops, I also forgot that my pockets are full, but I'll check back in on that in a second. What was I saying? Yeah, like, currently my plan is to, get into becoming a dog groomer. So, like, not into weird grooming, but, like, you know, actual grooming with, like, a brush. You know, washing dogs, brushing dogs, cleaning the dog, combing its hair. Like, you know when people give, like, those, like, teddy bear cuts to Pomeranians? That's the kind of stuff I want to be doing. That looks so fun. Like, it's like becoming a barber, but without the human contact. You can be a barber for dogs, which is infinitely better. And another great thing about being a dog groomer, you don't need to talk to people. Like, they just give you your dog. You can spend time with the dog. You do what you need to do. You do your job. And then, when you're done, you give the dog back and you get paid. Like, does that not sound like the ideal job? Barely any human contact to have to deal with. You can literally just groom dogs. Again, not in a weird way. Like, literally just... Yeah, I'd like to snip some dog's hair. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun job that I'd like to do. And basically, I'm getting into contact with this woman who used to be a dog groomer, who now owns a doggy daycare, who told my mom, like my mom and her talked about me potentially wanting to become a dog groomer. And this woman was like, well, I used to be a dog groomer. I know exactly what you, like, need to study and stuff to become one. I can tell you exactly how to do it, and not to mention, it's a great job. You'll also always have work. Because, like, here in the Netherlands, a lot of people have dogs. Dog groomers are always needed. There's not enough of them. So you'll definitely have, like, more than enough work to do. There's always going to be clients. There's no shortage of that. Absolutely no shortage of clients, so that's nothing to worry about. Plus, it pays pretty good as well. Like, obviously, it's no job that's gonna make you a millionaire, but... or rich at all. But it's more than enough to make, like, a proper living and to be able to afford housing and stuff, so... You planning to open your own business? I mean, I hope so. I think that'd be really nice. If I can. I know there's this, like the doggy daycare where my dog goes, like, which the woman said she can help me. They also have, like, a dog grooming table that's, like, available for rent. So, if I can, I'd probably just rent that, because it's pretty close to my house as well. But yeah, I would definitely want to, like, maybe open up my own dog grooming salon. And one of the great things about it is you don't need to, like, hire anyone, because it's usually a job you do by yourself. Which is nice. I like doing things by myself. So I definitely like to open up my own little place, like, decorate it nicely, do what I need to do. Like, it's definitely, you know, just a proper job that will pay enough. Like, again, it's not something that's gonna make you rich, but it'll be, you know, fulfilling enough. It'll do, it's gonna pay the rent, which is already a lot to ask for in this society. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd definitely like to do that. You know, brush some dogs. Get paid a decent amount for it. It sounds good to me. Like, oh god, no, don't do that. Yeah, I'd like that. I think that'd be like a nice step in my life. Like, it's like, again, it's like nothing too special, but it would be a fulfilling career for me. And I'd still want to do, like, art and YouTube and Twitch on the side. But, you know, it's definitely, being a dog groomer is definitely a lot more sustainable. It's definitely, like, you have guaranteed work. And it's, you know, fun. You always have enough clients, there's no shortage of that. I think that'd be good. And I know I have a feeling I could do pretty good at it as well, because, like, I'm a digital artist. I know how to shape things. I know how to make things look good. So, like, why would I not be able to do that with dogs, you know? I feel like I could do that. And do it well. Well, you know, we'll see. I think, I have a lot of time to think about it. I gotta save up to, be able to even afford a dog grooming study in the first place. I think I'm already a decent way there. You know, I'm still gonna have to save up for it for a little while. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to find out, though. I definitely think it could be a fun career option for me, so I'm optimistic. I'm excited to find out where it goes. Also, I'm pretty tired, so this stream will not be, like, very long. I just wanted to get something out. And I had not played this on stream yet, so I thought, you know what? That seems like a good idea. Let's make a funky little shape in here, shall we? Do a little swirl. Boom, swirl. But yeah, I think I just want to go for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half for today's stream. Nothing too special. Also, it's really hot up here, like, especially now during the summer. So staying up here isn't very good for me either. My throat gets dry pretty quickly, so I don't want to stream for too long. But I also didn't want to completely abandon it. So it's just a short, relaxing stream. At least I think it's pretty relaxing. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but... You know, I just do this on the side as a hobby anyways. I think streaming solely for the idea to make a career out of it is just... Like, I think it's better if you do it for fun and you just have luck. you just get lucky to, like, become famous doing it or something like that. Like, to do it solely for the purpose of becoming famous is just not very likely to work, I think. Oh my god, I did not intend to do that. Come on. Like, doing it just for the purpose of becoming famous, just most of the time it's not gonna work. Especially if people can tell that you're, like, not really putting your heart and soul into it. Like, if you don't feel genuine, if you feel like you're just in it for, like, the money, then people aren't gonna be watching either, you know? And I'm just doing this on the side, like, it makes me feel like I'm being somewhat productive when I'm playing video games. It's like, if I'm just playing video games for the hell of playing video games, I feel like I'm wasting my time sometimes, even though I know that's not true because it's just, you know, entertainment. And spending your time doing something you find fun is never a waste. But, you know, sometimes with our capitalistic world mindset of, like, you always have to be productive at all times, it makes it hard sometimes, you know? So, streaming for me is a way to sort of, like, make gaming feel productive in a sense. Like, I don't feel like I'm completely wasting my time. Even if there's only, like, 2 people watching, like, right now. I don't know how much sense I'm making right now, but... you know. Okay, can't do that. I don't know, man. It is hot as balls up here. Also, what else can I talk about? I said I had a lot to talk about, like, concerning, like, my job and stuff, which I do. So yeah, let's talk more about that. I have a lot of really nice colleagues. Like, I've noticed also that, like, working in restaurants, you're always gonna have, like, really wacky colleagues for some reason. Like, people that work in restaurants are always really, like, definitely characters, in a sense. They're definitely not ordinary. I'll say that much. Like, they are always... it's never boring when you work in a restaurant. That's one thing that I can say for sure. Because the people aren't boring. So neither is your job. Like, this was at the previous restaurant that I worked at as well. There was definitely a lot of characters. I ended up not getting along as well with them as I did at the beginning when I just started there. But, like, when I just started there... you know what? I'll talk about some of them. One of the people we had there was... Ryan, who was... oh god, no, I should not have placed that one there. Ryan was this one dude who was very... how do I say that delicately? He had a bit of an ego on him, I'll say. And he was a bit of a... like, he made himself sound like he was, like, very much a ladies' man who was getting, like, all the women. When he most definitely was not. Just not at all. Like, he was definitely a character, I'll say. He was definitely this type of guy that, like... He would go to the gym, like, I don't know, maybe every day? I'm not sure how often he actually went, but... he would brag about girls, and... he also made uncomfortable comments sometimes. It was something I could deal with because I was used to it from them, from, like, the people there, but, like... which doesn't make it okay, obviously, like... making comments about people is never okay. Not those types of comments. However... so I can plant it there? Too bad it's a fucking... oh man, you know what? I'm not gonna bother with that. It's fine. Like, making, like, any type of, like, sexual-esque comment about anyone, that's never right. That's never okay. But he would make them in the weirdest way. Like, he would say I had a chicken butt. Like, what does that mean? What is a chicken butt? What am I supposed to, like, a small? I don't know. I was like, you know what? You got a nice chicken butt. And I'm like, what? A what now? Like, it was that I knew him well, so I was like, okay, I guess, whatever, he's a weird guy, I don't know, he says weird shit more often, it's not that big of a deal, I didn't take it that seriously, because I don't take men seriously in general. Men are not to be taken seriously. Not worth it. But like, a chicken butt? Really? Chicken? Are you serious? What am I supposed to visualize when you tell me I have a chicken butt? I don't know. It was weird. It still is. Chicken butt. Of all things, why chicken? I don't know. But you know, at some point, you just sort of start to filter those things out, you know? When you work with those types of people. And he would also sometimes say, like, you know what, Ellen, we're gonna get married someday. And I was like, yeah, no, definitely not. And he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have beautiful babes. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I don't want kids, buddy. Sorry, I hate to disappoint you. And I definitely do not find you attractive. So, hate to break it to you, but... yeah, no, it was weird. Like I said, he was just like that. Like, he wasn't, like, doing that to me in particular, saying those weird things. He just was like that, and he thought it was normal. I don't know. He's a man. Men think weird shit. That doesn't make it okay. Again, like... not okay. You know, I'm a big girl. I can handle it. Still, again, does not make it okay what he did. But I would call him out on his weird behavior, so... as much as I could, at least. You there. Are there more cockroaches? I thought I had the one in that room already. But yeah. What other people do we have? We had this, this one older dude named William. It was like... oh my god, I'm gonna have to go through one of my rooms again. Why? But yeah, this dude was old. He was definitely a bigger person, like, that didn't have anything to do with his behavior, but, like, I mean, he did get called fat a lot by other colleagues, which I was not cool with, but, you know. But this guy was, like, an ex-art teacher, I believe it was. He studied for art teacher, and then he never ended up becoming one, and instead he worked at a fast food. I mean, I guess kind of fast food. We had some fast food and some not fast food. But, like, he ended up working at that restaurant for, like, minimum wage when he studied to become an art teacher, and he had, like, for some, like, he always had, like, something wacky to talk about. He was definitely, like, he wasn't a bad dude, absolutely not. He was pretty good most of the time. But sometimes he would just, I don't know. Some weird debates came out of that man sometimes. And he always talked about wanting a guitar. And then he ended up, when he couldn't, like... okay, finally, I got all of them. But, like... I remember one of the things that he said that all of the colleagues repeated. I never heard him in particular say it, but every other colleague would say it all the time. And it never ended. So, like, that's, like, the main thing that I remember him for, even though I never heard him in particular say it. It's, like, because everyone else always said it about him. Which was, jongens, jullie moeten de ovens minder laten stomen. Which means, guys, you should let the oven steam less. But let me tell you, once you get colleagues that, like, repeat that the whole time, it's hilarious. It's genuinely, like... it sticks in your head, man. It's funny to... it's funny. If you know the person... like, obviously, if you weren't there, it's like... okay. If you work there? That shit sticks in your head, dude. And he had a bunch of other wacky things that he would sometimes say. We had a bunch of characters. Oh, there was also... Oh god, there goes my shovel. That's fine. We also had this older dude who was from... I don't remember exactly where. I'm pretty sure it was an African country, but I cannot say that with 100% confidence. My headphones, earphone things falling out of my ears. Fine. This dude was like an older dude, I think from... What was it? Oh god, which country was it? Did he become the art teacher? The other dude? No. No, but this one dude named Steve, he was an elderly dude. Somewhat elderly. And he, was from... I can't remember where exactly. He would say it all the time. Why can I not remember? He would mention it all the time that he was from there. Steve from... Steve down? I don't know. Minecraft? No. Definitely not. God, where was he from? Why can I not remember? That's terrible. I worked with this man for 3.5 years. Why do I not remember where he's from when he said it all the time? Can't think of the name. Suriname. God, finally. I don't remember what it's... Oh god, what is it called in English? I'm not sure. I don't know the English name. I only know the Dutch name. Basically, just a country. And he would make jokes about that all the time. And it also made him a bit of a... Like, he wasn't raised with the same principles that some of us Dutch folks were. Like, which I don't blame on the country itself at all. Like, but he was definitely, like, raised in a different way, and his way of speaking definitely reflected that. He was often a bit rude. I don't know if that's what all people... I don't think that's what all people are like, where he's from, at all. But that's at least how he came off, and colleagues would at least blame it on his heritage, basically. And it definitely was obvious about him. He definitely talked in a way that would make you feel attacked anytime he opened his mouth. Even when it wasn't with bad intentions. He just talked that way, like... Everything he said to you sounded like an attack, almost. And I know he did generally like me, but at one point we had a bit of a falling out in the kitchen when we were both at work. When I was genuinely just trying to do my job. Like, I remember this one specific time. I was like, okay, basically one of the regular tasks that I did there was fill little bags with these kinds of, like a type of crisp. Like the, in Dutch it's called koepoek. I'm not sure if that's what it's also called in other countries, but I imagine so. And we would fill little plastic bags with that. And that was one of my regular tasks there. I did that pretty much every shift. That was just one of the standard things I had to do when I was there. And I remember this one time, I was just about to do that. And he comes up to me, he's like, no, don't do that, go do something else. You don't need to do that today. And I was like, okay, sure. I mean, I always do that, but sure, fine, whatever. I don't care. I didn't say it literally like that, but... So I put the crate with that usually have those bags in them, put it away. And I was gonna grab the other type, because we had 2 types of that stuff. And I was gonna fill up the bags of the other type, because there was even less of those left. So I was like, okay, I'll fill them up again. And he came up to me, and he started yelling at me. Like, no, I just told you not to do that. Put it back. Go do something else. And he said it, like, in a really angry tone, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I was just like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do what I usually always do. I was like, well, listen to me when I tell you to do something. And I was like, okay. This is not the same stuff, though. So I was like, I thought maybe this would be a good thing to do, but okay, I guess not. So I put that other crate away as well, and later on, I was, like, on the verge of tears, dude. So later on, I went up to him and I was like, hey, listen, I know you meant well and all, but, like, next time you tell me to do something, could you just ask me nicely? Instead of immediately yelling at me, and he literally cut me off. And he was like, no, you just have to listen when I tell you to do something. And I was like, never mind, I guess. And I, like, literally walked away in tears. And we did not speak again after that for, like, 2 weeks or so. Maybe even longer. And eventually, eventually I was like, I'm fucking sick and tired of this. So I was, like, I had filled in my 2-week notice. I was about to leave. I was legitimately gonna quit because I was sick of it. I was so sick of that job. So I filed my 2-week notice and I was like, okay, I'm gonna quit. At the last minute, I got denied another job that I had expected I was gonna get. Because every sign had showed that I was gonna get that job, and then I eventually, at the last minute, was told that I didn't get it. So I had to go back to that restaurant that I hated being at. And like, one of the other colleagues, Ryan, the guy that I talked about earlier, he was like, did you quit because of Steve? Did you want to quit because of Steve? And I never actually, I don't think I ever ended up actually telling him the truth, because that was one of the main reasons that I wanted to quit. Because there was this old dude that was, like, constantly pissed off at me for literally no reason, when I was literally just trying to do my job, right? And this dude, like, I don't think I ever told any of them the truth about that, just that I wasn't in a good place mentally. I'm pretty sure that's what I told them. Which is also true, like, that wasn't a lie. But one of the reasons why that was the case was because of that colleague, Steve. But, you know, what can you do? That's just how it happened. And eventually I did end up going away. That was pretty recently, actually. Like what originally happened, like, that I was pretty much threatening to leave when I originally wanted to leave because of Steve. That was last year in August. And I ended up actually leaving about half a year later in April this year. So it's been about a little over 2 months since I left there officially now, which feels very surreal because it feels like much longer. Even when I know it isn't. Like, I know it's been only a little over 2 months, but it feels like it's been like half a year already since I last set foot in that place. So it's pretty wild that it's actually not been that long yet. Soon it'll only be a bad memory, you know? And sometimes life just rolls this way. But right now I'm very happy with my job. I'm very pleased with where I'm at right now. I'm like, is it the greatest job in the world? No. But, you know, I can pay my monthly expenses just fine. I can pay for everything that I need to. I have nice colleagues. It's a relatively stable work environment. I get treated much nicer there than I got at my previous job, so I have nothing to complain about on that front. Yeah. You know, it's not that bad at all restaurants. Like, you know, most colleagues usually are fine. They're really nice people, usually. Where I work at right now, most of the people are really, really nice, and I get along really well with the chef, which is cool. Like, every time I walk in there, every time I arrive at work, he's like, "Hey, Ellen!" And I'm like, "Hi, Rick," and it's cool. I don't really care about, like, saying their actual names, because, like, it really doesn't matter, I don't think. I'm just gonna flatten a bit more at this ridge, and then I think I'm gonna end stream soon, because I've talked a lot, my throat is really sore. And I want to go take a shower because it's been a really hot day. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys watch my other YouTube channel, like my art channel, which is technically my main channel, I guess. But I am working on the new speed paint, which should be out like tomorrow, maybe or maybe a Monday. Kind of depends how long it takes for me to edit. But I'm pretty much done with rendering all the separate clips. So basically all I have to do now is put them all in one big clip. And make it faster, and oh my god, stop! The mosquito is threatening. My YouTube channel name is Retrodoby is this one, hang on. Oh god, stop! My art channel is The Messy Fangirl, which has over 11,000 subscribers, I'm pretty sure. Which is cool. And I haven't uploaded there in a while. So The Messy Fangirl, that's the name. And I haven't uploaded there in a while, just because I haven't really gotten around to it. Because it takes a long time to make a video for that channel. Because art takes a long time. And I don't mind spending time to make art, but it does mean that videos are gonna take longer than, like, a gaming video would, probably. Like, with this new drawing, I literally, not even kidding, it took me 26 hours to make. 26. Not fun. I'm happy with the end result, but, like, my god, that took a long time. Oh yeah, also quick warning that art channel does have gory art on it. Like, I am in part a gore artist. I do a lot of gore art work. So, like, just a warning ahead of time that you're not suddenly shocked by what you find. It's definitely, like, you gotta have a taste for it. And if it's not your taste, that's completely fine. It is hot as balls in here. I mean, I've been streaming for like a good 1.5 hours, close to. Not a big stream today. Next stream should be better. I just wanted to do something. Especially since I hadn't streamed in the past 2 weeks, so. Which was because I was on vacation, so I had a good reason, but still, felt kind of bad about it. Let's see. Oh yeah, right, I forgot about that. The map is looking wonky right now. That's fine, I'll get around to it again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream around here. Because I'm pretty tired, and I want to take a nap. Go to sleep soon. So, I'll go to the title screen. Oh, man. I am exhausted. Next stream will be better, I promise. The Messy Fangirl. THEMESSY Fangirl. Hang on, I'll try to put it in front of the camera. Oh, I got a notification for something. A game theory video? No way. No, I didn't want to go incognito. Go away. This is my channel. My art channel. There it is. Ooh. There it is. The Messy Fangirl. Yeah. So that's my art channel, so you can follow me there if you'd like. It would be cool. Or subscribe. Almost, I mean, we're only 400 subscribers away from 12,000, which is pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? But yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream here. Sorry it was not that interesting or that exciting at all. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I might need to, like, change my stream schedule a little bit. Depending just on things, on how tired I am. And also might just need to stream less. Like, maybe I just need to move it down to once a week so that I have more energy for it when I do stream. I don't know. And I like spending time with my family and stuff as well in the evening, so we'll see. I do enjoy streaming as well, though, but like when I'm not really providing that entertaining of a stream, I feel kind of guilty about it, and I feel like I've wasted my own time a little bit as well. Like, I had fun doing this, but I don't know. It's fine. Next stream will be more fun. It'll be better. The Cuphead DLC should come out soon, so I'm definitely gonna play that. Next year, the Security Breach, the FNAF Security Breach DLC is coming out. Supposedly. And I'm definitely playing that on stream as well, the Ruin DLC. Definitely want to play that when it comes around. I might play the Quarry. I've heard it's pretty good. Let's see what else. Yeah, definitely gonna finish Cuphead, playing the Cuphead DLC, playing the Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin DLC, finishing the rest of the FNAF games, because, like, obviously I've been playing FNAF, I've been playing FNAF 1, 2, 3, I still have to play I still have to finish Night 5 for both FNAF 1 and 2. I finished it on Night 3, so, Game 3, sorry. So the third FNAF game is done. I don't think I'm gonna play more of that. Maybe the mini-games to try to unlock the good ending. We'll see. Maybe if I get around to it someday. If I could do this, like, streaming just as a full-time job, I would, like, put more effort into it, obviously, and, like, do more for it if I could, but, like, I just don't have the time or the energy to do that with my normal job and other work that I have to do at home, you know. Maybe someday. We'll see. Hopefully. Who knows? I do really like doing content creation, so we'll see. I'm definitely not gonna stop playing games on here, just because I find it fun. I find I get more enjoyment out of playing a game if I'm sharing it a little bit. And talking to a camera. So. But yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna hang out with my family. Also, can we do a little fit check? Hang on. I don't know how well you can see me on the camera right now, but fit check. The Eat Dirt t-shirt, which is my absolute favorite. Including the frog hat, which should be become a regular on the streams, but I really like this skirt. So pretty. Thank you! I love this skirt so much. It's probably my favorite. I really want to wear skirts on stream more often, because they are my favorite item of clothing. And I have a bunch of really cute tops as well. So, you know, you're gonna be seeing more cute outfits from me during the summer than you will during the winter. Trust me on that. But yeah, that'll be the stream for today, so thank you guys for hanging out. I know it's only been, like, 2 viewers the entire time, but that's okay. Because I enjoy doing it. So, thank you for hanging out with me. It's been fun. And I will see you guys again on Tuesday for Cuphead. If you want to hang out with me then, I'd love to see you there. Bye-bye. That'll be the stream. Thank you. Toodles, hang on, we'll wait for the... Yeah, that's fine. See you guys. Oh yeah, I also still gotta upload the streams for the FNAF 1 through 3, and then this one on YouTube, on my VOD channel, RetroW VODs on YouTube. So if you want to rewatch old streams, you can do it there. All of the streams I've done so far, except for, like, the most recent ones, are on there. So maybe, like, tomorrow I'll get around to uploading the ones that I haven't uploaded yet. And I'll catch up to that, and, you know, you can watch old streams if you'd like. So, bye-bye. See you guys on the next one, hopefully. Toodles.